I'm Valerie Nieman, author of To the Bones, which is a mystery horror, and a suspense novel set for 2022 in the lonely backwater. And I'll confess, I am a poet. So sometimes people call writing poetic, which is generally a good thing, but occasionally you'll see the term purple prose. So what's that? Overly ornate prose that disrupts a narrative flow by drawing undesirable attention to its own extravagant style, characterized by excessive use of adjectives, adverbs, and metaphors. That definition gives it away. When language, especially description, muddies or diffuses the story rather than enhancing it. We each have favorite literary stylists, Raymond Chandler, Umberto Eco, Elmore Leonard, and their writing just crackles with immediacy and specificity. We need and like this kind of description, but it should always be in the service of story. Does it move the story forward? Does it reveal character, anchor us in place and time? Poetry for me is about precision and concision, the right words in the right order. It's the same for fiction. But we should be wary of excessively beautiful, startlingly beautiful lines. You've heard the phrase, kill your darlings. If the sentence is just so yummy you want to eat it up, then it's drawing attention to itself. Another way to approach this would be in terms of architecture. Form ever follows function. A method that I use regularly is cutting 10% from a manuscript. I was trained as a newspaper writer, and we had to squeeze out anything excess to fit the news hole. So when you do this, you'll not cut meat, trust me, but you will slice out adverbs, doubled and even tripled adjectives, flabby metaphors. You want to choose wisely, as a plethora of weak images will sink the better ones. John McPhee, in draft number 4, talks about the theory of omission, the space between the notes. To cause a reader to see in her mind's eye an entire autumnal landscape, for example, a writer needs to deliver only a few words and images, such as corn shocks, pheasants, and early frost. The creative writer leaves white space between chapters or segments of chapters. The creative reader silently articulates the unwritten thought that is present in the white space. Let the reader have the experience. Leave judgment in the eye of the beholder. I think that's great advice. Finally, use all your senses. We are visual creatures, but there are 4 others, 5 if you count proprioception. The whistle of a white-throated sparrow, the taste of star anise, the funk of a paper mill, the texture of ice cream with sand. A gymnast's sense of how her body twists in space. This full sensory complement, well selected, gives us richer prose, poetic, if you will, with less chance of crossing into the purple. Thank you.